And hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan. Once again bringing you my thoughts and review for Thursday night's episode of Gotham Season 4 Episode 17. Now the wait is over. We finally get the Joker, kind of. Bear with me. Great episode. Loved every moment of this episode. First of all, so before we talk about this episode, let's do a little recap. So we all know Jerome Veraska escaped Arkham Asylum with the Mad Hatter, Jervis Tetch, and of course Jonathan Crane, aka the Scarecrow. They escaped, yada yada yada. We know that story. So we at this point now where Jerome is looking for someone. Someone very important to him. We don't know who it is. We're just trying to figure out who he could be. Could this be the real Joker? Possibly. And then as the episode goes along, we have Gordon trying to figure out and trying to stop him as well. And, also protect the person he's trying to capture. And you have Bruce Wayne trying to, get involved and that doesn't go well for him. And then Gordon says, if you do this again, I'm going to have to lock you up. Hey, it's part of the job, right? So, okay, so we're at the point now where we're wondering, who could this person be? Could this person be the real Joker or whoever? Because they did say that the Joker was supposed to be in this episode. And then, while that's all happening, you have the Riddler. He's kind of having a game show, riddle game show. And if you lose, you die kind of thing. So he ends up playing a game with Lee Tompkins. And basically battle for control of the whole underworld, I guess. Or the Narrows. That was cool. And then, of course, when we get to the point where we meet this mysterious person that Jerome was looking for, we find out it's his twin brother, Jeremiah. Now, a lot of people were talking about that he had a twin brother, or it could have been a clone, or whatever. And obviously, we all know that the actor who plays Jerome was playing himself as well. I mean, he's pretty much kind of like what you would imagine Stephen Hawking would have been. If he was walking, glasses, nerd kind of guy, but very smart. So he's basically been hiding in his underground maze, if you will, and trying to stay away from his brother because he knows how sadistic his brother is. And then of course he has his assistant. I think he called her Eagle. Eagle. I call it Eagle. I'll call it that. So he has her capture Jerome. Jerome gets captured. He's in this room. He doesn't know where he's at. But does he? I mean, I think maybe that was his plan all along, to get captured so he can get to his brother faster. Because let's face it, he's been very upset apparently that, when they were young children, Jerome was bothering him so many times. Not just like a brotherly, back and forth, or mommy's hitting me kind of thing. No, he was literally trying to torture him, trying to kill him because he was sadistic and crazy. And then, of course, Gordon shows up, tries to protect them. Jerome escapes. They do their thing. And now Jerome obviously escaped again, doing his thing with his team. And, this isn't over. So, did we see the Joker in this episode? Honestly, as a DC fan and a Batman fanatic, that I am, and you know me, if you guys watch my videos, you know that I am a huge Joker fan. He's my favorite villain, all comic books. Second villain only to Dark Vader, period. But, yeah, I think we kind of did see the Joker in this. Now here's my theory. We all know, if you watch the episode, we did get the little backstory of how Jerome was trying to kill his brother and torture him. But what if... Here's the thing. Remember, they're twins. They think alike. What if the good brother, the one who was hiding all this time, what if he's the real Jerome? What if he's the real psycho? What if Jerome was torturing him and trying to do all these things to him because, maybe he was the real crazy one. Yeah, I get it. Jerome was the one who killed his mother. But what if Jerome is not really Jerome? What if Jerome is really Jeremiah, and Jeremiah is really Jerome? I know it's confusing, but this is how I see it. Maybe it's going to be played out as Jerome is not really Jerome. We're going to find out he's not really the real Jerome. We're gonna find out that he was really Jeremiah the whole time, and he was only doing this thing because of his brother, and his brother Jeremiah was really Jerome the whole time. Could be a huge thing, could be a complete guess. For all I know, I'll probably be wrong. But the best thing about this episode, and I've been waiting to see this for years, either in a DC movie, in a DC TV show, whatever. At the end of this episode, we got the laughing gas. That's right, Joker's laughing gas, the real one. I mean, we kind of got it in the first Batman Tim Burton movie, kind of, where it just made people smile. No, I'm talking about full-on Joker gas, like the animated series showed us, where people start laughing hysterically and then they end up dying with a smile on their face. Some of them die, some of them get cured because Batman eventually finds a way to cure people from that thing and give it to the cops, and then they be able to cure people. He ends up figuring that science out, but that's not until years later. But here's the thing, he had Jonathan Crane put it with the fear gas. I thought that was smart, different, and completely crazy as well. That was smart. Because normally Joker does it himself. But man, the laughing gas, I've been waiting to see that in live action, anything, for years now. That is like Joker's ultimate calling card, you know? Every time he poisons somebody, he uses the gas, and somebody's smiling. Yep, the Joker was here. He did something to this person. He robbed the bank, and he made people smile. That's what he does. That's how crazy he is. You know, he just likes having fun with his victims. You know, like he said in this episode, he even says it. Oh, I don't want to rule Gotham. I just want to paint the town my way. You know, if you guys want to do chaos, go ahead. He has a certain sadistic way of doing his own thing. You know, he like in the Dark Knight when the best line, he just wants to watch the world burn in his own way. You know what I mean? The way he wants to do it. Putting smiles on people's faces and killing them at the same time. That's how crazy the Joker is, and I loved it, and it was great. Who knows if this is going to lead into the real Joker? Honestly, look, it's just a TV show. It really is not supposed to focus on the Batman mythology until years later. Because it's supposed to, when they first announced the show, it was supposed to be all about Gordon and have some villains here and there. But hey, it's fun. And then the side note, we got a little bit of Grundy teaming up with Penguin again. Are they gonna betray Jerome? They're part of the team now because you know they're all together now. So we still haven't seen Ivy. We have no idea where she is. She could pop up eventually. Lee is now gonna hook up with, I guess, Nigma. So that's gonna be something. I guess Lee's a bad guy now. I guess I have no idea what that's about, but this episode to me just focused on the Joker Jeremiah thing, or Jeremiah and Jerome thing, was cool. So seeing the Joker's laughing gas, smile on my face, no pun intended. Anyway, thought it was a great episode. I highly recommend checking it out if you didn't see the episode, because if you didn't, well, you gotta hurry up and catch up because things are about to go down for next week's episode, so let's see what happens moving forward. Leave me a comment below, let me know what you guys thought about it, and stay tuned for more, and thank you very much, and have a good day.